Mic test. Mic testing. Hello, phone. I used to be able to play this song on piano almost perfectly. It's been years though, so I don't remember it at all. Da 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 da. I'm circus baby. Hello? There we go. Okay, I forgot to actually say words when I'm have to move. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alrighty, let's see, double checking everything real quick. I have my counter, I have my spreadsheet, I have FNAF 2 open, I have a bunch of numbers screaming at me, telling me how much of a failure I am. Wait, I never made it to 3 a.m.? Whoa, jeez. Is that right? Hold on, gonna pull up a calculator. 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2. Maybe turn this even quieter down. Plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1 plus 7 plus 16 plus 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1. Yep, that's 70. I did not make it to 3 a.m. once. That is embarrassing. Okay, that's our goal today. So, context. My math project for IB is which FNAF animatronic is the most dangerous in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, or if I can't prove that, I'll fix it to where it says, is there a correlation on which animatronic kills me at what time? My goal today is to get to 100 data points. I'm actively at 70, so we're gonna play 30 rounds of Five Nights at Freddy's today. The goal overall is to try and make it past 2 a.m. today, I guess. I gotta get more data on the board. So it's gonna be a lot of me failing, a lot of me writing down numbers, and a lot of just getting mad at certain animatronics constantly. So that's the function of today. That's our overall function. I'm gonna give us one more minute. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I am going to go get water. I'm really hoping we don't get an ad break. Please give me just 1 second. Oh, I need a... What does this do? What is this? Oh, I have one! I have a right back button. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Alright, so I booked it for that water. Okay. Stopping the music, stopping all of everything else. We are now here, and we are now ready to go into Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Hold on. Let me get rid of the Be Right Back button. Oh, game. Are we in? Yep, yeah, you're on. Okay. To make it a fair game, my mic is on, right? Yes, it is. Okay, to make it a fair game, everyone has to be on level 20 constantly. So it's just me suffering in 10-20 mode for about 2 hours. I think this might take me, maybe more. Depends on how long we can get, how quickly we get to 30 points. To make this go by a little bit quicker, I'm gonna use a sticky note and just keep a tally mark going by me, so I don't have to constantly go back and forth with the data. But we'll see what we can do. So I need TF, TB, TC, M, P, BB, WF, WB, WC, WGF. Am I missing anyone? 1, 2. Oh, Foxy. Vivid Foxy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's just put SB and SF just in case, because those are things that'll count. And cool. That will help us keep going. And I guess, yep. Okay. Warm up round. Probably gonna lose instantly. It's been a hot minute. I've not done any research on strategies. So I think I would much rather not have to worry about strategies yet. Yes! Yes! No! That's 1 point towards Foxy. Oh wait, what time was that? Was that? I think that was still 12. Wait, I have footage! I have footage now! I can go back and look. When did you kill me? It was 12. Yeah, okay. Okay. I no longer have to like worry about constantly keeping up with the time anymore. So far, Vivid Foxy has the most kills on me, which makes a lot of sense. Is he a factor we should really be considering? Yeah, but the data is going to be so interesting to actually look at, because questioning which animatronics is most dangerous can be subjective at best, because you have to worry about so many factors that Toy Bonnie, please. That we have to consider when it comes to Foxy's battery, Balloon Boy, anything else. Like, the puppet's about to kill me. I'm dead to the puppet. Unless I'm really lucky. So I wasn't really lucky. But honestly, we'll give Vivid Chica a point, because I don't think she's killed me that often. That was Trevium, right? Yeah, that was Trevium. Oh, it's gonna be a long stream. When we get to 15, I might take an intermission. Willard Golden Freddy used to be a big issue of mine. early on, so I wasn't used to him. So he got a lot of numbers up on the board pretty early on. But now he's barely getting any numbers, so it's really interesting. This is really bad when we get this phase of like constant attacks. It's hard for me to like do anything special. Because I see I was like, it's either I die from Withered Chica thinking I'm safe, or I let the puppet kill me. You know what I mean? Because there's no way. Which Withered Chica is being drastically aggressive today. This is not the typical. I think that was also just 12 AM. I might want to check. I'm sure it was. I'll check after this round. And again, these first few rounds, it's been a minute since I got data, so there'll be a whole bunch of just nullified data because there's so many zeros on the board. Because I'm not making it to 5 AM. So if the data is more useful on telling me which data actually is that was so risky of me. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I got rid of the one of those things where you have to hope that two people are in the vents at the same time. Wow, Toy Chica at 1 AM. I just realized this notepad is not gonna work. I just realized this notepad plan is only functional to the number 30. I just realized that. Hold on. Let me slow the stream down by realizing my mistake. Okay, so 17. Let me double check that with a Chica death. With a Chica. One second, no? At least 7. Yeah, okay. So, Withered Chica's at 8, and then Toy Chica has her first point in 1 AM. Yay! Okay. Great. Well, hey, we made it to 1 AM today. That's what's important. We made it to 1 AM. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just... Okay, that was our 4th round. We are almost a quarter. No, almost 1/3 to being in an intermission. God, that was fast. Well, I don't like that there's no one in these vents. Oh my god, Toy Bonnie, please. Toy Bonnie. Please! What is happening? I got him. Risking it. Yep, dang it. Dang it, I shouldn't have listed. I should not have listed at all. Was that 1 a.m. when I died? Yep, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Toy Bonnie. Surprisingly, Toy Bonnie is not my biggest issue. Golden Freddy was significantly my main issue, which is surprising to me. But like, it's because Golden Freddy killed me so many times that it's hard to come back with. One second, no. After the stream, I'll definitely show you my spreadsheet to show you how intricate it is. It's stupidly detailed for no reason. Okay. I updated it. That's okay, y'all. 1/3 of the way to intermission time. Ain't that fun? It's not even like really horror weekend. It's also doing homework while pretending to have fun. That's what this is. This is oh haha us is doing homework while playing tennis and Freddy's. I'm probably gonna stop collecting data at 100. I said 200 originally, and now I'm getting to that point. I'm like, you know, maybe 200 was too much data. Maybe Toy Bonnie will be the reason I die. Maybe Toy Bonnie will be the stupid reason I died to the puppet. Yep, there's no way of saving that. That's the puppet at 12 a.m. I'll just sit here and wait at this point. Okay. Puppet. The puppet only is, I mean, God. You think the puppet would be killing me more. I mean, I'm just looking at it. It's nowhere where you'd think it would be. That's what is so surprising to me. It's that it's not. You're gonna be surprised by the data points. I think it just shows a skill issue. Honestly, I think it honestly is just a skill issue data sheet of how bad I am at the game. But you know, numbers are numbers, and if I lie enough, IB will believe me. Because I don't think anyone in IB is gonna know Five Nights at Freddy's enough like that to understand that it's a skill issue. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Sometimes we do stupid things. Wait, no. Moving Foxy's killing me the most. My bad. Well, the Foxy's killing me most, not Golden Freddy. That's why their name's like right next. Did I mess that up? No, I didn't mess it up. No, I didn't mess it up. Oh boy. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm not messed up. I'm not stupid. We're not stupid, y'all. Oh yeah. That's number 7. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Is Aaron watching my live stream? Is Aaron here? Control is the flashlight button, not shift. It's never been left shift. You know, for last round, it just happened to be left shift. Only just slightly happened to be. Oh, this is awful. Hurry up! I'm done. It's over. I'm dead. Holy crap, man. Well, when no one's there, it's scary, because like, where the heck? Not enough space on the device. Not enough space on the device for what? One AM, Toy Chica is here. I'm assuming that's her leaving. I'm happy I assumed correctly. Oh God. No! 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 Golden Freddy is now at 8. Congrats. How long have I been streaming for? Because we're almost at intermission already. 30 minutes. This might be an out. What happens if it's in... No. If it's been 30 minutes and we're almost... We'll take a 5-minute intermission when we get to 15 data points. Not a single noise. Not a single noise was coming from that hall. It just started. His AI had to have been so lucky in rolling the numbers at Bold for that to have happened. Because stuff like that is the reason why this stream's gonna be short. Because, by the way, Balloon Boy does have data points. Only because I justify Balloon Boy getting into the office, making Vivid Foxy kill me as a Balloon Boy king. Just because he's on the board and he has to have data in some way. So if he gets to the office and causes me to die by Vivid Foxy, that's a Balloon Boy point, not a Vivid Foxy point. So really, Vivid Foxy has killed me 23 times. But that's if you add the Balloon Boy points. So we're not doing great. We made it to 1 a.m. 3 times. It's pretty good, y'all. It's pretty good. Okay, that's so quiet for some reason. Oh. Any moment that Toy Bonnie's out of the game is a happy day. I should have checked the left vent. Toy Chica could have been there. That was stupid of me. Oh my god, Toy Chica. Yeah, I knew it. It was... Oh, Balloon Boy! Toy Bonnie! I don't even know who to be mad at right now. I don't even know who to be mad at. I don't even know who to be mad at. It was a 2 a.m. Toy Bonnie. Hey, we made it to 2 a.m. for the 4th time ever in all points of data. Okay, 5 more games, and I can take an intermission. I can go get water. I can go rest for five minutes and get right back to it. Back to it. That was a really good round, bro. It's exactly what we want to happen, besides Vivid Foxy and Toy Bonnie being in the same room with each other. That's not what we want to happen. That specific scenario is the worst of all possibilities. Specifically, just Toy Bonnie being anywhere in your office is a bad time. Genuine. I mean, like, you do stupid crap like that when you play the game, and you might get punished for it, but sometimes you get awarded because you are a lucky bastard. You know, freaking out! I wish we had some more music blocks. Look who it is! Look who it is! Oh my god, look who it is! Oh my god, and the puppet's gonna kill me? Oh my god, guys, wow. Oh my god, whose fault it was. Oh hey! We got the Go 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 minigame! Hooray! Go 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 go! Hooray! Purple guy. Hooray! Cool. I once heard someone say, "Oh, I never saw a minigame in FNAF 2 because I never died." And I was like, that's a crazy statement to make. I just realized I got killed by Golden Freddy Head. I thought I got killed by Golden Freddy Head before until that round actually. Which is why I died to it, because I'm dead. That was so slow. That was so slow. That was just a bad game move. With Chica trailing him, was it? Yeah. Oh, another minigame? Jeez. A few more rounds until intermission. I learned recently that FNAF 1 has the wiping noises too. They're not the same as FNAF 2's, which is more loud and blaring, but it has one, and it's really interesting. I forgot how it functions, but I know it exists, which is enough, right? God, Toy Bonnie. You're the worst. You're the worst! Toy Bonnie's the reason we die again. Spaz out. I'm gonna spaz out. I can wait. No, no, no! What is happening? No! I don't want him to win a point. He wins a point. I'm lasting to 2 a.m. though. I made it to 2 a.m. with a Balloon Boy point. That's kind of impressive. We started on 12. Live Foxy? I'm sorry. Oh, no. You don't get a minigame. What do you mean? That Balloon Boy was in my office. And I die to Toy Bonnie? Toy Bonnie at 2 a.m. Just 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds to intermission. 2 more rounds to intermission. I was Oh wait, Willard Fox is the only one in double digits. Willard Chica's close. At least in one in a single hour. I hope only the worst. Only the worst. I wish only the worst. That's so slow. Yeah, but I was freaking out too much. That's Toy Freddy for 1 a.m., which is a first. I believe that was 1 a.m., right? Yep, that's a first for Toy Freddy. Let me double check my math real quick to make sure that really was 15 points of data. We should be at 85 now. So 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 20 plus 5 plus 10 is... That's not right. I did something wrong. Something is messed up here. 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 22 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1. 85. Okay, I just did the math wrong. You're at 85 points of data. We've been streaming for about an hour now, which is probably a pretty good time to have a, to have an intermission. Because, holy crap. I think I had so many spasms. In fact, 1 second, y'all. We're gonna bring this text back. But we're gonna... Right now, hold on, I want a new text. I think Be Right Back is a specific thing. Intermission. Intermission. Okay, we're gonna go into intermission real quick. Let me get our smoothing Financial Freddy's music back in the background. We don't have an ad. We don't have an ad. That's an ad. Okay, hold on. Let me get past the ad real quick, and then. Okay. I will be back. with that being exactly a 5-minute intermission. We're back to hell. Okay. 15 more games. Just 15. After the 15 games, what do we do? I don't really know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have nothing to do with what comes next. That's get into it. We got like another hour. This crap. Maybe I'll die quickly every time and they come in my torture. I'm stupid. I'm gonna die. If that was with Foxy, I'd be dead. Wayward Foxy at 12. There we go. I'm dead. That was such a slow reaction. Yeah, it was bad. It was just a bad round. Like, that's the issue of this data, right? Is that this data will be forever hindered by just skill. You know, it just shows skill, and I guess that is the one flaw with my data, and I'm going to talk about that in my paper for sure. I don't have to wait for go to video like sounds great, sounds great, sounds great, sounds great, sounds great, sounds great, sounds wonderful. I'm good with it. Hi. Okay, that's one more data point for Wayward Foxy at 12 a.m. He's now at 22 points of killing me at 12 a.m. Data. Hi, Maya. What's up, Mia? Sorry. Yeah. I am working on my math project. That's what we are doing right now. I have to see who kills me, at what time. My goal is to survive as long as possible. I've made it to 3 a.m. once. Very impressed with myself. Very impressed with myself. Should I make it to 4 and 5 a.m. to get more data? Probably. Am I at 85 data points right now? Yeah, that's also true. If you go back to like the 40-minute mark or something, there was a round. I'm definitely gonna clip it later, but it's of me having a spasm with Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy gets in the office at 1 a.m. Okay? Gets in the office at 1 a.m. Stays there until 2. Withered Foxy never comes and gets me. And, Toy Bonnie kills me. Toy Bonnie kills me. That's not how that works. But it is, apparently. Withered Foxy was being really nice and generous to me, and Toy Bonnie saw that, and it was like, you're being happy? And killed me. And let's hope I can survive longer than 12 a.m. because that would be really nice right now. You can get more data points spread across the board. We have a chi-square test and stuff to be really interesting for this. Talking about IB math and House of Freddy's in the same sentence, it's not something I ever thought I would truly ever do, but I'm starting to realize it's the only way I was ever going to make it fun. I'm also realizing this is also torture. This is very much torture. I've done this. I'm working up to my 100th data point. I started at 70. I went to intermission. We went to 85. Now we're on the home stretch of the last 15 data points, and that's the hope right now. Is to get to 100 data points and never play Final Fantasy 2 in a long time. Did I cheat to get past night 6 and get custom night? Absolutely. Who do you take me for? Someone to suffer night 6 to suffer more? No. There was nothing I could do there. Oh, Toy Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie. Oh, the things. Oh, the drastic things that you do to me. So far, we got like mini games, Easter eggs. I don't really care. We probably got the secret Balloon Girl Easter egg. I just haven't noticed because I've been too busy surviving. I'm sorry. See, if you notice, Balloon, Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie is the issue. Surprisingly, Withered Bonnie's never an issue. In fact, I've not been killed by Mangle once. I've been killed by Toy Withered Freddy once. This is... That was at 12 a.m., right? Hold on. Yeah, it's at 12. Withered Bonnie's at 4 now. At 12. If you stick around until the very end of the live stream, I will show you the data points. Let me start. Okay, that's fine. so surprised about is how little I see Withered Freddy. And I think it's really due to the fact that everyone else is so aggressive that he never gets a chance to be in the office or something. I really don't know. But it's really fascinating that he never gets in the office. If he does, it's by way of circumstance. Yeah. Oh, it hit 1. It hit 1 when I died, though. That is a 1 a.m. point for Withered Bonnie, and we will happily take that for him. We will happily take that for him. Even though that sucks to have another. I mean that's not that bad. I mean it's an AM point. We are blasting through these last 15. It's probably because we're surviving less. Dead again. I hope you're happy with yourself. You don't get your victory. Yeah, you don't get it. Withered Foxy gets it. At what time was that? Was that 12? Was it 1? Where were we? I will never know. Let's say it was 12. But for the sake of data, I'm gonna say Withered Foxy could be at 1 a.m. because I refuse to give him any more points. And 1 a.m. Is that 8? God, let me do my math later. Oh boy. I think that was good. I think that was right. Yeah, that was okay. Sorry. Is Golden Freddy only appears in the office when no one else is around. So it's very much why he doesn't kill me beyond 12 a.m. in the early rounds of making data points. And I mean, any FNAF fan would really know that Withered Foxy is definitely the most dangerous animatronic in the game. It's just a fact. I think everyone can agree with that. But it's just cool to see that the data agrees with that fact, you know? The fact that the data points represent the fact that Withered Foxy is something dangerous, really just, it's really fun to me. I could do this with all the other games if I really wanted to. Like, who's the most dangerous in FNAF 1? FNAF 3, which is probably a dumb question in the first place. Please be fast, oh my god! Go away! I don't want to see Toy Bonnie's face for the rest of the game. Moving right along. Wow, Mingle left quickly. That's probably a bad idea. Oh my god! Oh my god, thank you, Toy Freddy. Oh my god, Toy Freddy saved me. Toy Freddy saved me. I lied. I lied. Toy Freddy did not save my life. In fact, he only made it worse. In fact, he gave Toy Bonnie another data point at 2 a.m. In fact, Toy Freddy ruined my entire day. Oh. Oh, we'll take it. We will happily take it. We will not happily take it. In fact, we will not. It's not happy takings at all. It's not happy takings at all. In fact, I don't want to happily take it anymore. In fact, I think Toy Bonnie is the worst invention that Scott Cawthon has ever invented. Like, yeah, Vivid Foxy kills me so much. And yeah, he obviously is the most dangerous because of that. But he by far is not the most annoying in this game at all. Vivid Foxy is actually the easiest to deal with in this game. In this strategy specifically, I barely deal with him. It's because everyone else functions so aggressively that Vivid Foxy has a chance to do anything. That's the only reason he can function. I don't like that. I don't like when no one's here. No, Balloon Boy. You don't deserve a point for that. You actually don't. Because you were supposed to leave. In fact, I heard you leave, and you didn't. You actually refused. Let me double check that was 12 a.m. I'm sure it was. Yeah, it was 12. Four more games. We're only gonna be like a little over an hour though. We might do something else for a minute after, or we just look up the data and do some math. Should I do math on stream? I wouldn't. 4 more games. We're only gonna be like a little over an hour though. We might do something else for a minute after, or we just look up the data and do some math. Should I do math on stream? I wouldn't. 4 more games. We're only gonna be like a little over an hour though. We might do something else for a minute after, or we just look up the data and do some math. Should I do math on stream? I wouldn't. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's a failure. Wow. Yeah, see, it's a skill issue chart. That's all this is. It's a skill issue chart. It's it. Bonnie! Thank you. My music box usage. Oh, it's done. That's game. It's all because Toy Bonnie. Whoa, that was a fast switch. I didn't know I could do it that fast. Toy Bonnie! Toy Bonnie! Well, that's game. There's a cool mega picture you got to see. That was pretty cool. Okay, puppet. What time was that? 12 a.m. Well, no, it's 1 a.m. It was 1 a.m. Cool, puppet got 1 a.m. point. You know, that's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. Well, you know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. I'm big promise you, I'm not losing on purpose. I literally just suck at the game. I genuinely am just bad. Really good last final round here. This is my last data point. Better be interesting. Oh, that's the most interesting one of all. Balloon Boy wins. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me do my math. Let me do some math real quick, yo. 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 25 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 10 plus 1 is 100. I am no longer in need of data from this game. In fact, we don't even have the game open anymore. Okay, well, we don't need animation to be seen anymore either. 1 second, y'all, while I try and... Oop, nope, no see that, that's for sure. No, not that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a way for you to see my data. Okay, hold on. And then we gotta make this full screen. I don't think there's anything personal that you can see on here. Yeah, no, I just not. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the IA sheet. So let me explain this one by one. Okay, so on this side, let's focus over here real quick on anything on this left side. This is the animatronics' name, obviously. This is how many spaces they are able to move throughout the night. Okay? This is how many locations they have. This is their AI level. All the same. All the same. Every 5 seconds they can move. The length of the night stays the same. The night is 7 minutes every night. Every animatronic, because they have 7 minutes to move, and it's 5 seconds they can move. Every 5 seconds they move, and in 7 minutes every animatronic has 84 chances to move besides the puppet, because the puppet has a music box. Okay? This is how many times they can appear in the office. Now, tell me, what is wrong with this data? Not necessarily wrong, but interesting. Withered Bonnie... No. Withered Freddy. Let's look at Withered Freddy specifically. Withered Freddy has a chance of 16.8 times to appear in my office per night. On average, I know I don't make it past 2 a.m. But on average, I see Bonnie closer to that number way more than Withered Freddy ever is. Like, people with less chances, like Mangle, I get way more than Withered Freddy ever. And it's fascinating that that's the case. Because Golden Freddy and Withered Foxy, they have the most chances to be in your office. So, of course, they're going to be the most dangerous. Now, this is where we have to do some extra math when we actually get to the math portion. Every music box, you have 16.67 seconds to wind up that music box until it dies out. That's how long it takes for it to wind from maximum to minimum. Flashlight, you have a max of 50 seconds. That's why you flash it the way I do. Now, is that important? Probably, to Foxy's math in some way. It might be I don't know yet. And then chance to kill, the puppet ends up having this weird situation where he has a 1 in 10 chance per second to kill the Night Guard. Meaning puppet could fail several times. Now, is that likely going to happen? No, statistically not. But I think that's interesting in some way. Now, for our actual data points, down here is our time stamps. That's not necessarily important to the math. But in our actual data points, we see that there's zeros everywhere, which, is a failure on me. But here, we still have something. We still have enough data here, at least, to tell us, one, who is kind of the most dangerous based off kills, but also if the hour dictates anything. You know, really, I mean, obviously the answer is no. There's never been a FNAF game with the hour dictates which animatronic can kill you. Which, I mean, yeah, you could argue that certain animatronics activate at a certain time, but when you're 10-20 mode, everyone's active instantly. So you can't argue that with this data specifically. This data here will work well on a chi-square test. I know that much. I don't think it will take a t-test to do. I'm not fully sure. I'm gonna have to like look back at my book now that I have all my data. Which is fascinating. This is like truly fascinating. Because I can definitely utilize this data almost instantly. This data I can use instantly. And once I guess, hopefully when I figure out data from this portion, it will help me utilize all of this data over here. Because maybe if I see any, I mean, because like really, if Foxy appears 42 times in my office a night, what's the chance of him killing me at 12 a.m. all the time? I bet you could probably find statistics of that. Like probabilities. We did probabilities. We did probabilities in math class, and I bet some of that might have to come into usage here. Because looking at it now, I'm going to figure out probabilities using these numbers related to these numbers. And, like, for example, if I see the probability that Foxy kills me at least once at 12 a.m., I have to utilize the time, right? We have to utilize this time with the probability of him getting to my office compared with the time to see, like, what was the chances of him being there that quickly, killing me that quickly. Because you gotta keep in mind, every 5 seconds is a move. So if it takes Foxy 15 seconds to kill me, you know, and we have footage tonight. I wish I had footage for every data point, but I should have done that. But we have enough evidence through footage that I could probably look at timestamps on like how long did it actually take for this to happen. So it's gonna be it's gonna be chi-square, a bunch of probability. I don't think it's t-test or 2 sample t-test because it's not like we have 2 pieces of data like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's multiple points of data like this. So it's definitely a chi-square test. So we can see if there's correlation at all. Which, I mean, that'll answer half the question, why there's any correlation between the two. I mean, I already know the answer is no, let me be honest. Would it be interesting to see, what if there is correlation? What happens if the quit value is, lesser than the calc value? Does that mean there is correlation between something that shouldn't be? That's what I'm hoping for, is that I find out something like that. I mean, the null hypothesis is that there is no correlation. You know? So with the hope, kind of that, like, maybe I am proven wrong, you know? So the null hypothesis is that there is no correlation between these 2 data points. Now, the null hypothesis, I guess, for which animatronic is the most dangerous, is that every animatronic is equally dangerous, and that's the null hypothesis, which obviously is not true, but we can definitely prove that somehow through the data, and maybe we do that by a goodness of fit or t-test with singular values of each animatronic by itself. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We will have to do an overall chi-square for the correlation question. And then to do the which animatronic is most dangerous, you have to have the null hypothesis be they're all equally dangerous, and then compare their p-value or compare their crit and calc values, which is what you have to, but do them individually by each animatronic and compare every value. Because you would think they would all be the same, because you have, well, wait, no, we do, look. We have expected values. We can come up with expected values, and we have experienced values. We have observed and expected values that we can figure out right here. That's all this data can do for us, is give us expected and observed. So maybe it's not a chi-square test specifically yet, because I do have to figure out the expected. But we do have the observed, and we know the observed can help us get the expected values. Yeah, because look, you have to add up these numbers. See the sums, and then you have to calculate it, and that gives you the expected values from these numbers. And that gives us the calculated value compared to the critical value. This is fascinating. Now that I've actually learned stuff in math since we started, there's so much we can do here. This is really fascinating. Actually. Because, wow. Okay. This is good. Because 100 data points, yeah, it doesn't go all the way from 3 to 5 or 6. It's still enough data to have a smaller sample of expected and observed values. Now, would it be nice to go all the way to like 200 to get that 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m.? Yeah. But you also have to realize that would take practice, studying the game, all this stuff. And I feel like the issue with that is if I study the game, if I learn how to get good at it, I'll stop losing, so I'll stop getting data, and it's not genuine data. Like, this is genuine data. Yes, it is a little flawed because of my skill level, but it does still show, like, Foxy was dangerous enough to kill me in like 15 seconds. Right? So, this is fascinating. This is really fascinating. Huh. The only thing I didn't figure out, though, is how do I calculate Foxy and Puppet? Because they have extra variables to them. Like, all the other animatronics, very consistent in the way I would do them. But when it comes down to doing Foxy and Puppet, it's going to have to change a little bit. because I don't know. It's just different. I mean, you have all these other variables. You have chances to kill. You have flashlight battery, music box roundup. You have all that stuff to worry about in addition to anything else happening. And you also have to take into account, now I need to figure this out, how long can Foxy go without getting in your office? And again, it depends on the 20-second, on the 5-second countdown, right? Like, it really depends on what, like it significantly depends on the 5-second countdown. Because, yeah, Foxy has 42 chances to get in there, but that's only the other half is every other chance he doesn't get in my office. And maybe wondering also, why did you have it? They move every 5 seconds. You have to look at Golden Freddy as the example. If Golden Freddy moved every 5 seconds to get into your office, he would be in your office every 5 seconds. But the fact that he doesn't do that tells me that they have a chance to move to the spot they are already on. So, that means everyone's movement space is halved because sometimes they just don't progress. And I think that's the safest way to calculate that. At least that's how I view it. Of course, that math could be wrong. But from how I did it, if I remember correctly, it's been a minute. I think that's pretty reasonable to split it in half. But wait, no, it can't be in half. Oh, I remember now. Okay, it's 84 divided by how many spaces they have to move. That's what dictates their chances of being in there. So, for example, and that's including the original space. So, for example, Golden Freddy and Red Foxy have 2 spaces it can be. Their original space and the one they moved to, which is your office. That leaves them with 42 office appearances. So that's why you have 14, 12, 21, 8.4, 16.8. Now, how do you handle the points? I guess that means there's a chance they appear one more time than expected. Like Mangle could appear 8 times, and maybe near the end of the night, Mangle can appear one more time if she's really lucky with her movement. Obviously, it suggests that Withered Freddy and Withered Bonnie should be more than that. But then again, I think this is the expected value. This is not the observed value. So I'm starting to realize, how do I get the observed value of that per night? And I guess what I have to do is somehow survive the entire night while recording and keep track of how often each animatronic is in my office. And I think the best way to do that is do custom night individually, and every time they appear in the office, you take a tally for them. You do that for one night, and that should show you how often they actually move. We could do that right now, actually. We could go ahead and get observed office appearances. In fact, I think that's what we should be doing right now. Okay, we're going to copy in this. We're going to go down. We're going to copy that. Okay, we're going to delete that. Okay. We're just gonna assume it's the same animatronics in order. We're not gonna. You know what? Fine. We'll just do this. Puppet. Again, Puppet's one of those things where you have to like. How do you calculate that to be the same? You can't. You have to figure out anything else. Okay. So we are going to start with Toy Bonnie, working our way down. The only issue with this is the puppet's always active. But that's really shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm gonna have to close out of chat to be able to do this correctly. I need my counter app to correctly gather data. So let me pull our stream back to here. Let me get rid of my window capture. You can't see that anymore. Okay. This is actually fascinating. This is fascinating. This has really awakened, whatever you want to say, knowledge for this project. Because, like, this is fascinating. And no one's here to even witness my genius. That's the sad part. No one's here. What do you mean there's not enough space for a counting app? 1 second. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to just blur. Okay. That should be enough. Okay, hi, welcome to a stream. Quick recap of what I literally just did. I was going through the data one by one. I got all my quote unquote data collected. Okay, I'm done with that. But I was going through it and I realized that I have observed values of the animatronics' chances of getting. No. I have expected values of animatronics getting in my office. And I realized if I want to figure out who gets in the office the most, I need observed values. So, that's what I'm about to do now. I know that makes no sense, but with IB you have chi-square test and t-test and all this stuff. It's all math. And I just went through this whole long process going through the data saying, oh, that's interesting, this is interesting, this is interesting. It's all recorded on stream, so I can go back to it. But, basically now the idea is we are going to, one by one, go through every animatronic, count how many times they appear in the office on max difficulty, and see if it compares to the expected value of being in my office. So we're going to start with Toy Bonnie, where Toy Bonnie's expected value is 14. That's his expected value. So we're gonna go in here. We don't want to do any of this anymore. We don't care about any of this. We don't care about any of this. This is stupid. We don't want to do 1020 mode ever again. I played that game 100 times, literally. Okay. I won't be able to see the chat when we do this, so I'm gonna close up the chat. So if you say anything, I can't see it. And we are going to count how many times Toy Bonnie appears in my office. Now, yes, we still have the puppet to deal with, but when it's just Toy Bonnie, is that really that bad? It might be. Toy Bonnie's actually the worst one, so we can just do this until we hear vent noises, or any noises really, like that. That means I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, he's in the vent. 1. This will probably be the most boring gameplay. Wait. You're not active. You're not active. But you weren't active. Wait, wait. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. He wasn't active, it was just Toy Bonnie. Is Foxy still active? Hold on, let me do some research. Let me pull the chat back up before I do this. Maybe the chat knows. Person watching the stream. Wilbur. I'm assuming that's Wilbur. Do you know if Foxy's always active? Let me do it real quick. Is Foxy always active? FNAF 2. Okay. He is even if his AI is set to 0, he is designed to be a constant threat. Okay, I just didn't know that. Okay. Now I know to check everything. Which is fine. That just adds one minor extra falter, nothing, but it's not that bad. It really isn't. It's not like I have 20 people after me like I've been having. Okay. Maybe... Nah, we'll just do it in order. I was gonna say let's just do it by easiest to hardest or whatever, but like... We'll just start with Toy Bonnie. Since he has a value of 14, we might as well just... But now I know Wilbur Foxy is in the hallway. So, we will deal with him accordingly. Well, now I have a question. Is this actually an effective way of doing it? Because hear me out. When you have all the animatronics after you at the same time, right? You have people who block other animatronics. But the only issue with that is, I would never accurately get a read on, I would never get an accurate view of who gets in my office, because if, for example, let's say Toy Bonnie is in the vent and Balloon Boy is in the vent and Withered Bonnie gets in my office, Withered Bonnie forces both of them to leave at the same time. I would never be able to see Toy Bonnie or Balloon Boy in my vent. So this has to be the only way I can do it, which is so, I mean, it's like, it's fine, it's effective, it is an effective method. But the only issue with this method is you will never get a purely accurate, true depiction of what I'm trying to get at. Because, for example, Mangle could be in the vent and Bonnie could be right behind her, but it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. It just means... I mean, no, it does mean something. It means that Balloon Boy, Toy Bonnie is slowed down by Mangle, which means he would be in my office less throughout the night, right? So now we have this issue, but it's not that big of an issue since we're only comparing observed versus the expected individually. If it was everyone together, this would be a bigger issue. But now I'm realizing, I forget, I'm doing this individually with each animatronic, so it's actually not that big of an issue as much as I think it would be. Which it probably is a bigger issue, but slow down my flashlight usage. So far we are at 6 Toy Bonnie encounters. Only at 2 a.m. So we might be averaging more than 14. The question is now, should I do this multiple times, or should I just do it once for each animatronic? Personally, I kind of want to do it once for each animatronic and not do it ever again. We might do it 2 times. I might do it 2 times off screen. I'll get the first one on stream, and then if I feel like I want to double check my averages, I will just do it again and see what the numbers say. For context, I don't think I've actually gave the context. I had to do a math project with statistics. It can be anything, but statistics is the easiest one to do. And basically, I was like, which FNAF 2 cancer is dangerous? Is there a correlation between the hour and the animatronic that kills you? Blah blah blah. Obviously, there's not correlation to that, but like, you gotta make up stuff sometimes. This is really interesting. We're getting really close to the expected value. We are at 9. We are at 9 encounters, and Toy Bonnie's expected value is 14. So if we hit 14, I'm gonna freak out because my math is correct, and I'm gonna be really happy. But if we're at like 13 or something, that, like, honestly, I think that's still a victory in my book, because that's just impressive. I think, because obviously statistically it won't be always perfect like that. And again, this is Toy Bonnie with no one in his way. This is purely just pure Toy Bonnie with no one at all bothering him. It's not like there are people in the vents already, so he doesn't have to wait. Okay, we're at 10. We might be a little below 14. And that might be why I do it 2 times to see if that's consistent. It probably isn't fully consistent. Okay, we might get 11 here. Fox is back. I gotta be very good with my flashlight usage here. Oh, that was bad. Okay, 11. We have an expected value of 11. No, an observed value of 11 for Toy Bonnie, which is really dang close to his expected value. That's only 3 numbers off, which is really dang close. That's like that's impressive. That the numbers that just means, I guess my math is right in a way. I guess is what that means. Chica. So expected value is 12. So we will do this again and see how this goes. Hold on, let me add something quick. I'm gonna put a number down next to them. How many times I've done this with each animatronic. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I should probably be studying for my math test tomorrow, but also it's, so it's a lot more sound-based. Now, when it says Foxy approaches the office, it just means he's in the hallway. Already almost halfway to Chica's expected value. It's 12, we're at 5 now, so pretty aggressive. Again, it's not that she's getting lucky with the rolls because she moves every 5 seconds. It just is what it is to be. might go over the expected value. So we're at 11 right now. Okay, it's at 12 now. It's having up. She go back to she did. Wow. Okay. She was there, so we're gonna count it. Okay, so Toy Chica's expected value was 12. And we got 14. Which is really fascinating. Hold on. I do want to copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do this 5 times and then take the average. I will do the... is that how that works? I'll ask Mr. Mondo. I'll ask my math teacher if that's how that works. If that's not how that works, then I won't do it that way. Okay, I'll ask him that tomorrow. 1 second, just double checking chat. Okay. Okay. Okay, who's next? Next is Toy Freddy, who apparently comes to the office 21 times. I might skip to Mangle. So I don't think I'm gonna end up doing everyone. I should probably do everyone today. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do Toy Freddy next. We'll just go in order. Okay, so Toy Freddy's was 21. Okay. Okay, so Toy Freddy should be in the office about 21 times. Oh boy. But this is actually the interesting part. Foxy and him can cancel each other out. Well, no, he cancels out Foxy. I think he has rights over Foxy. also just body blocks Foxy completely. Like, we might not see Foxy tonight, because if Freddy's aggressive enough, he'll just forever body block Foxy, which is really funny. Oh no, Foxy can break through occasionally. But when Foxy breaks through, that limits Freddy. That's the interesting part, right? It comes to things like this, but does the high numbers actually mean anything? Because it's 1 AM already, and we're only at 3. He has to get to 21. I mean, a lot can change in this time, but he needs to average, like, I don't know, what like 4 times an hour? And I don't think he's gonna be able to average 4 times an hour, especially with Foxy being an indicator all the time. It's fully Foxy that, again, screws up everyone else. I mean, they also screw up. Like, it's fascinating. Like, everyone can screw over me for Foxy, but everyone can screw over Foxy at the same time. Yeah, I knew that was me. I knew that was going to happen. That was just bad gameplay. But we made it to, like, what? What was that? 3 AM with 4 office visits. It's not looking great for everybody. This will also help me get my mouse movements quicker. Freddy. Is that office stalling? I didn't consider office stalling being an issue in itself. Office stalling is in FNAF 2, is it? So funny. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't see Freddy making it anywhere near his expected value of visits. And I think it's an issue of Foxy stalling and Office stalling at the same time. I'm gonna write this down after I finish this. Foxy stalling and Office stalling being issues that I've never considered. This is fascinating. I was like, oh, the peace and quiet. No, that's bad. See, this weird Office stalling. I'm dead. I'm dead, so I messed up. Dang it, man. This is gonna take forever. This is bad. Okay. Should I do Mangle? We gotta get through this. Or, you know, I could do this. I can't do it. I could do it. No, not tomorrow. I mean, some of it's going to be done off live stream, that's for sure. Yeah, you know, we'll end live stream today. We'll end live stream today because we played for 2 hours getting the other data. And you know what? We've discovered a good bit. Let me write down some stuff. Foxy hallway stalling. I need to write down office stalling potential. What else is there to write? There's all the stuff I spoke about. Recheck live stream for yapping info, and then also ask Miller if you need one observed or if you should do the average of a few observed. Okay. I think that is gonna be a good place for us to end. We discovered math. I think I'm being 100% honest and real there when I say that we discovered math today. I mean, like, I figured it out. Like, it's one of those things where it's like it clicks in your head, and it's like, ha ha, you know, it's like, yes, you know, one of those moments. But you know, as always, I'm really tired, and I have four hours of sleep in me. So, with that being said, thank you, everyone who has came to watch even just for a little minute. My lovely servants, my lovely citizens of this lovely kingdom that I so am over. Have a lovely night. And, hopefully, we can start bringing back some old series like Hello Kitty Mondays, which might become Hello Kitty Tuesdays because of Trivia Nights with Friends. And we will also be bringing back Horror Weekend. Yes, I will talk to some friends about some horror games that they want to play. We might finish the back rooms. We may all this fun stuff. We have a bunch of things we need to get done that we want to do that we want to get done. So yeah, please be looking forward to everything that's coming in the future. I hope you all have a lovely night,